Okay. Massively parallel processing database. You all know that a relational database is used for storing the structured data, right? In the form of columns and the rows, right? So here, that is, I mean, relational database is used for the structured data, right? And this relational database comes under the data storage category that is called as data warehouses, right? So here, uh, you know that this is used for what long term archiving the data and querying the data, right? So on this data warehouse or on this relational database, you can what store the data, you can perform query on the data, right? So this query, I mean, to get the result for this query, it may take minutes or hours, right? So that, what does it mean? Depending on the number of items that are present in the database and the complexity of the question or the query that is submitted for the database management system, the response could be slow to return, right? So this is not a acceptable what solution for the data, whatever now we have in the industry, right? So if you get the response, I mean, if you the response for your query, if it is taking hours together, then obviously we don't feel like using such relational database, right? So to solve such problem, massively parallel processing databases are used. Okay. So actually, this database built on the concept of relational data warehouse itself, and but it is designed to get the answer much faster, and it is also to be efficient and also support reduced query times. Okay, so you have to reduce the answer. I mean, if you submit any query to the database, then it should return answer very quickly. Okay, so how it is implemented? This massively parallel processing database take the advantage of multiple nodes. Okay, my nodes are nothing but computing system or the computers. Okay, designed in a scale out architecture such that both data and processing are distributed across multiple systems. Okay, this is how it is implemented. You can see here. Okay, so this MPPs is also called as analytic databases. Okay, why it is called as analytic databases? Because they are designed to allow fast query processing, and it is built in analytic function. That's why it is called as analytic databases. Okay, and the data here, these database. Whatever database is followed here, these database types process massive data in parallel across many processors and the nodes. You can see here multiple nodes are there. Okay, so here data can be processed in multiple nodes or the processor, which helps to return answer for your query very fast. Okay, that is about this MPPS database. And here you can see in the image, a single master node is there, right? This master host is there, right? So here this master host or the master node is responsible for coordination of all the data storage and processing across the cluster. So this is responsible for the coordination and the working of the nodes that are present in this cluster. Okay, so that is one thing, and it operates in a shared nothing fashion, which each node containing local process. You can see here, shared nothing. The resources are not shared here. Each node has its own, you can see here, processor, memory, and storage. Okay, and they operate independently. So data storage is optimized across the node in a structured SQL like format that allows data analysts analysts to work with the data using common SQL tools and applications. Okay, so this master will coordinate the working of all the nodes here, and each node has its own resources like processor, memory, and the storage. And if I mean, when the query can be submitted to this node in a simple way, like we do it in the SQL. So using SQL tool and the application, you can what uh, you can query the database and get the solution in a faster rate. Okay, that is massively uh, parallel processing databases. Okay, next is NoSQL database. NoSQL database, this is called as not only SQL. Okay, here it is a class of databases that support semi-structured and unstructured data. Okay, in addition to the structured data handled by the data warehouse and MPPS. Okay, so not only SQL, it is class of database that supports semi-structured and unstructured data. Okay, and this not only SQL is not a specific database technology, and this encompasses several different types of database, that is document stores, key value stores, wide column stores, and graph stores. Okay, so document stores is what? This type of database stores semi-structured data, okay, like XML or JSON. Okay, document stores have query engines and indexing features that allow for many optimized queries. Second one is what? It is key value stored. This type of uh, this type of database stores associative arrays where key is paired with an associated value. So these databases are easy to build and easy to scale up. And third class is wide column stores. So this database stores similar to a key value store, but the formatting of the values can vary from row to row even in the same table. And the last classes, classes, database is that is graph store. Here database is organized based on the relationship between the elements. Okay, and graph stores are commonly used for like social media or natural language processing. Okay, that is all about not only SQL database.